What is going on today, guys? So we're going down to Old Town to actually start a new series for October, and it's going to be called Spooky Skate. And yeah, so we're going to be skating down there, and yeah, so let's get to skating down there and tell you a couple ghost stories about some of the buildings down there. So yeah, other than that, let's get to skating and see what happens. All right, so we're here in Old Town, and yeah, so first two spots are going to be the Arvada Tavern and the Army Navy Surplus Store. So I didn't know this, but I guess the Arvada Tavern has a couple ghosts that like to visit and hang out. And yeah, so one of the ghosts that likes to hang out here is a lady named Mabel, and yeah, Mabel just kind of likes to hang out here. She's not really too, you know present, but yeah, she likes to hang out here. And so yeah, then the other is a gentleman that happened to not be super honest with his wife, and unfortunately his wife found out, and then they had a violent altercation to where the husband unfortunately ended up getting unalived. And so yeah, and then in the Army Navy surplus store, the original building had burnt down, and then the owner passed away a couple days later, and I guess the owner still likes to show up for work on occasion. And so yeah, and he likes to kind of joke with the employees there and knock stuff over on occasion, but it is what it is. And so yeah, these are the first two places that are haunted, and so the other two are actually right across the street. Let's continue. All right, and yeah, Schoolhouse Kitchen and Libations, where the employees will hang out in the basement. I believe it's an employee lounge, and it's conveniently they don't have skeletons hanging out, and so yeah, certain employees will hear disembodied like footsteps and words being. Thought I saw something spooky happening, but yes, words being said to him like hellos and stuff, and then yeah, footsteps going through, and they'll check the cameras that are in the basement, and not a soul will be there, or I guess a soul is there, but no one will be there. And how freaky is that? But yeah, then next is this little salon here, where I guess there was like some sort of stage in there where they'll hear like a hello come from like certain areas, and then I believe there was some sort of figure that went through there and figured out that there was an energy there that was still present from a long time ago. And yeah, so these are a couple of the spots that if you want to come and visit and yeah, hear about ghost stories, definitely look it up. But yeah, I believe the next ones are around the corner. So other than that, let's get skating over there. All right, so we have made our way to, don't know, yeah, Lady Nomada, where one of the general managers here actually heard someone running up the stairs really, really quickly. And when she went to go check out one of the stairwells that leads up to the main level here, there was absolutely no one there. She checked the cameras, no one was there. And also she happened to hear the clanging of pots and pans, and yeah, she happened to yell out, "Knock it off," as kind of a joking matter. And when the pots and pans completely stopped clanging around, she kind of got freaked out and talked to some of the other employees about it. And I guess they all had very similar experiences happen. And yeah, so yeah, that's kind of a couple ghost stories that they have from here. And the other one is actually just right, well, actually, two of them are right down the street. So yeah, let's get to it and see what happens. All right, and next up on our stop is the Grandview Tavern. It is actually Old Town Arvada's second, or it's actually Old Town Arvada's oldest two-story building. It's got kind of these lofts up here, but yeah. So I guess regular guests will actually encounter ghostly figures, apparitions, and they will actually encounter orbs that kind of like to hang out here. And yeah, so I believe the next one's going to be Carly's Boutique, which we'll be there in a minute. But yeah, so that's just kind of a little bit on the Grandview Tavern. And yeah, so next up is Carly's Boutique. All right, so we are here at Carly's Boutique, this little house right here. And I guess so what happens at this house is late at night, some people have reported that, I guess when there's more residents around here, that electronics will just go on and off, and it'll be kind of like a rave where like the lights will just go on and off for no obvious reasons. And I guess they've seen like apparitions of, I heard a random noise, don't know what it was, but I guess there's been apparitions here where it's been like a gentleman and a lady that have shown up here, and for no obvious reason. What is that in the window? Oh, it's just like a little figurine. But yeah, so I guess apparitions will show up here. And yeah, so yeah, I guess that's kind of some of the stuff that has happened around this little area of Carly's Boutique. But yeah, so I believe there's one or two more haunted spots here, but yeah, let me look real quick. And other than that, yeah. All right, so went and double checked, and Carly's Boutique is unfortunately the last haunted spot on our list for today. But yeah, other than that, don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. And yeah, there's going to be more spooky skates in October. So yeah, other than that, yeah, leave a like and a comment if you really like these spooky skates, and we may get a season 2 where we branch out, you know, further in Colorado, and maybe even do a season 3 at some point. But other than that, see you guys in the next video.